Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to be taking a look at Bitcoin hit over 38. This was actually yesterday, so it's actually hit more than that. So we're going to take a look at that. We saw a move today, so just at the beginning here, just want to note that none of this is financial advice. We're just going to cover some news. Excuse me. We're going to look at the Bitcoin chart and the XRP chart. So Bitcoin hit, excuse me, over 38, close to 39. This was yesterday. We'll take a look at the chart in a second. Excuse me. Bitcoin rose to 38,800 for the first time since May 2022 during European morning hours on Friday, continuing a strong multi-month run buoyed by expectations of growing institutional demand. The cryptocurrency is around 2% on the day, having retreated slightly to 38,600. Global stock markets also witnessed gains, with futures of U.S. gauges S&P 500 and Dow Jones adding 7.17%. Europe's top stocks 600 advancing 0.52. The price jumps come as euphoria around a planned spot Bitcoin exchange traded ETF in the US heats up, and on-chain behavior suggests a significant amount of the asset has been moved to cold storage, indicating demand and lack of imminent sell pressure. So basically, the market's getting to the point to where there's more people in profit now than there has been for a while, and the indicating of demand, the seeing these amounts, I'm assuming these are correlated, coming out of cold storage. You know, that's people are getting to a point where they're starting to sell off some. So, but it's just sell pressure, not necessarily. I mean, obviously there's people that are selling, but you know, the fact that people are in profit, there's going to be some sell pressure. So there's more people in profit as we're getting close to this 40. So MicroStrategy MSTR, the largest corporate holder of Bitcoin BTC, boosted its holdings in November, buying some at 16,130 Bitcoin, worth around 608 million at Thursday's prices. So also, I mean, and this is what I was trying to say, but couldn't think of the words right away. But so the people that have been holding since is part of their plan to ditch or to start taking out some profits, I guess, right now. I mean, if you bought down at, 16,000, then so, anyways, let's take a look at the charts. Something else that happened was that this is an XRP chart, 1 hour. Something else that happened. We're just taking note here of this setup that we've been tracking. So, as far as the Bitcoin spot ETF, there's now a set date for that. It's for that to be either answered yes or no. So that's going to be on between January 5th and 10th. So that's an official statement. So we're going to take a look at let's actually look at Bitcoin first, and then we'll come back to XRP. So Bitcoin is over. We have this gap right here. This is one of the reasons why I want to get in, looking to see what happens with this retracement right here. So it's fairly large. So it's a 1 hour imbalance. 1 hour fair value gap in this week. So these weeks. So we got this gap, this void over here. So a lot of times price is going to cover that up. We also have one here. So we drag this over here. We're going to zoom out. So it would have been better to do first, but start here. Just notice these. So we got some imbalances here right off the back. from when we broke out. We got a couple of impulses here, so one from here, here, and so this might have have voided our pattern that we were looking at, that looked like it could have been. We're talking about this, or talking about this, and this tend to be bearish, but we broke up, so could have been the statement, anything. So that's why, again, these work out a certain percentage. This is not definitive, it's probability. So on Bitcoin, I know I have seen it launch from this type of structure, ascending bottoms. So we have basically from here to here, or pretty much something like this. So maybe like from here to here, maybe. Anyways, so ascending triple bottoms. This is a continuation. It just happened to be one of the times that it went up. I think that maybe people were positioned to sell. Maybe we got that and that pushed us up. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. I don't like to try to spend too much time trying to figure out why something happened. The news, it seems to correlate with that, so we'll continue to watch that and see what happens on those dates and what's going to happen now. Are we going to continue up, or are we going to get something else come in and a sharp jab? Something that you got to keep in mind is I'm keeping in mind is the outbreaks in, where is it, China or whatever, that where the COVID Novid came from. So this is a pretty strong impulse on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the daily. So that stuff could, and they're already saying that it is here. So how would the crypto market react? How did it react last time? I remember stocks and everything fell, but so on the daily fair value gaps. But anyways, let's take a look at this now, and I'm going to take this off and just look at the price action here. I'm going to get an idea of what we could be looking at for tomorrow. So we have 23 hours left on the weekly candle, and so whenever you're looking at what to do, or like how to do it, as far as your entries, exits, what's the plan for now? You want to try to find what direction is this candle going, or rather probably the next one, but it looks right now like this one could continue up into tomorrow. So I'm going to say, considering the news, about the official, and you saw that also that they were saying that the S&P 500, Dow Jones ended higher. So these are key indicators, or have been, to Bitcoin breaking out when these break all-time highs. We saw gold break all-time high. Let's take a look. So we'll take a look real quick. I'm pretty sure that it did. Let's take a look at the S&P. I don't have the Dow up right now, but so this did end up playing. The S&P is going to be a little further behind. NASDAQ looks a little closer. Gold is just about to approach all-time high here. So we were able to get this from inside of the channel and got that, but let's see. So dollar ended down. Let's do a little recap. But so let's go back to, let's look at XRP real quick. Didn't want to take a whole bunch of time up on here. It's Saturday. But let's see here. Turn this off. By the way, going from this, trying to use this from using. Take that off. Anyways, just leave it there. I'm not too familiar with how to do this on here, but that was what I was getting to say. So we were testing out kind of on here because we were having trouble with the trade assistant, and going from having that a part of your everyday, that's what you use, for your primary tool, and then it's gone. It's like, yikes. So I mean, using calculators for risk and stuff like that, nothing wrong with it, of course, but I don't see why someone would ever do that when you can have it done for you, like in like seconds. Anyways, let's take a look. I'll just take all this off of here. XRP. I was trying to get these off of here. I'm not sure how to turn this thing off. Log out. Here we go. Bingo. We do have a Oanda down here. Consider using that on here. So it is really convenient to do the trades, but because on the platform that you're doing your analysis on, or one of them anyways, but the leverage thing it kind of sucks, but excuse me. Anyways, so we got our breakout of channel. So also, I was going to go over those. So let's go out so we did break on the daily. We got engulfing 2 days right here. Next point we're looking to break on XRP is right here. So once you break, I don't want to, I mean, if it drops, it'd be cool, but if it breaks, good. Anyway, so looking for a cross right here at 62,340, a daily set above this. And so this the whole time was kind of it's just been progressively looking more and more bullish. Let's go to the 4 hour. I'll just remark up the, where do you have them down? So we broke structure right here, these points. XRP. This point right here, around 61.5 cents. We broke that here. Next point going to be looking for is right here, crossing into 63 cents on the 4 hour time frame, a close. So a close somewhere up 63, over 63.5 cents to take us higher here from the 4 hour. We got this here. Let's mark them real quick. So to break here. These aren't really where any candle bodies are, but there were rejections here, so paying attention to that along with this area. So it's pretty, got some pretty good resistance ahead, pretty strong resistance ahead up here. This can be ranging from 62,340, and I guess see close, like I said, into 63 up here. We'll mainly see this guy wiped out right here, and if this is taken out, then that's taken out. By taken out, I mean a close up here, and that would get us broke into this, leave these guys behind down here. So we've been tracking this on a small time frame. Let's go down. We've actually been testing this, and I started even going back and looking at charts from a long time ago, and I started seeing this setup. So this setup is being more and more confirmed. This is a prominent setup, not just in XRP, but across the crypto market. I remember when we took off from 15K, this is how the market broke out. Kind of Bitcoin was in a gigantic triangle. I don't know if y'all have seen it that way yet or not, but so we got our breakout here, bullish breakout. Then we had this right here. So we had a break structure, boom, descending wedge. It gave us an exterior here, engulfing. This would have been a good entry. We got slammed, came back around, and then we came and had another one right here. There was one that hit SL, but we got back into it and it went through. It was this one right here, is these wicks down here. So when we got I think it may have been this one right here, this engulfing right here. It was questionable. I think that was it, because we got wiped out down here. I think we actually had the parameters wrong, but still, nonetheless, trading error or whatever. So that one lost, and then got back in on the external right here. So the retest, boom. Then here we went again, entry. So this did turn into an inverse head and shoulders here. A lot of times it's going to turn into, eventually, even if you get wiped out. So with our trading plan, with our playbook, we are allowed one entry at the next probable, and not probable, but wherever it flashes are another entry. And so that was a while after that, but waited, got in it, did well. This one broke, boom. We got another one right here also immediately after that. So this one down into the 50 moving average. This one kind of gave a slight break, like a false little breakdown, but I think we got in on a smaller time frame right here on this one. And then again, this one we were still long right here. And so if I could pull it back up, let me try. I think I'll step back to see how exactly it was. We have it on picture. We have a picture and written all that stuff, but is it going to take me all the way back out? There it is. That's fine. Okay, so that's the S&P. Go forward. So this pattern is all over the place. Obviously, it's a descending channel or support into a descending channel or wedge into a support, usually after the break of a structure and a retest. So here we go, right here. That was it. This was another one here, and then there was another one, but it was removed. So this one was the original, and right here, that's where we got wiped out the first time. And then entry second right here. So we still actually have, and so this was at the bottom. This was a head and shoulders, shoulder, head, shoulder, breakout. A lot of times when you see this right here, I would think, I've been watching this for a while. Here it is up here. So you see this impulse like this, and then I automatically will think, okay, well, this means it's going to go down and so sell. But instead, I've been seeing, see here it is again, impulse up. So we have what this looks like to be a reversal, and there we are again. So this is 3 times in a row, got smaller and smaller. So just kind of taking notes here, but we're coming up to this resistance area where we've had quite a bit of, historically it's shown to be an area that resists price from underneath. So going to be watching that on the hour. So we know when it comes to, if I was going to look to take a position here, I wouldn't do it right now. Just personal preference. We're getting close to this resistance here, 62. I will wait for. I would, just personal preference. I mean, you're right here. You want to enter down here, like we did down here. But because good chance we could have, there's some sellers here. Good chance. I mean, there's sellers waiting here. Got to be, there is just, are there more dynamic type traders, and scenario to be, like this and just pop out. Regardless, want to see some kind of accumulation and a bullish breakout to say that, that this was a accumulation phase. This was a correction accumulation, and we're going into another markup. So bullish trend possibly is what it's looking like, but you never know at the end of the day. For the downside, that Bitcoin ETF could get disproved, but it's certainly looking like it's not. I mean, I wouldn't doubt to see a freaking rogue spike and go up. It's not unlike XRP to do some weird stuff like that. You see a giant 20-cent candle on the daily. So anyways, it might be a little extreme, but anything can happen, even under circumstances where it's like things seem so bullish right now. XRP's being a slug. I wouldn't doubt if it just continue to drift off until we get, we get news every day, but it's like, okay, well, it's like it's good. I see it kind of like the boy that cried wolf. So much good news. It's like when the good news finally does come, it's probably going to be like, it could be like, well, we're used to that, so and not see anything out of this. But anyways, we'll see what happens when that day comes. If y'all have any questions, and just reach out and holler, and we will see y'all when the week starts back up. And see you then. Later.